Hello, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Rob Pheasey. I'm the Chief Executive of a building society based in the UK, and I'm also the Chair of the Building Societies Association.
What are some of the major trends you're observing in the financial environment, and how are these trends impacting your organization?
I think everybody I speak to is doing a transformation, whether that's core or digital. Everybody's a little bit fatigued by the level of change. Nobody expects to get to the end of that particular road. It's just a continual evolution of where we need to be. It's exciting, it's challenging, it's very demanding on the organisation. It can be expensive, but ultimately I think you've got to have a destination in mind. The technologies are changing so fast. Sometimes there's a tendency not wanting to get on the bus. At what point do we start our transformation? I think you've just got to start and work as you go.
Can you share how our platform has positively impacted your business operations?
Certainly. Well, this is where I show my age. We've been with Sopra in its various forms for over 30 years. So as a core banking solution, in 2017 to 2019, we completed our first migration to the cloud with your core platform. And we're just going through a transformation again where we're upgrading our core and re-platforming into AWS. So that continued relationship with SBS will continue.
Can you share any specific examples of efficiencies or improvements realized since using our software?
One of the key things that we did as part of this re-platforming and upgrade was to optimize the way we do. So very much around looking to adopt some of the standard functionality that's in platform, removing some of the workarounds that we've introduced to make it specific and bespoke to us, trying to simplify it so that when we're doing future upgrades, it's just that little bit easier, a little bit less expensive, we hope as well, but making best use of the functionality.
Have you noticed any changes in customer or colleague satisfaction as a result of using SBS's software?
Yes, we have. I think the biggest positive I would say is involving the teams early, getting them involved in the changes you're trying to make, letting them have a voice in that change program, setting some quite ambitious targets in terms of what we're trying to achieve, set with the colleague base in mind, and we do it together. And without them, the technology is largely irrelevant, I have to say. Our key challenge is not to reduce our headcount, to make the colleague experience better, to reduce the friction, to take some of the repetition and the rekey, the frustration out of it. They need to work with us to build that process refinement. So,
what were the main factors that led you to choose SBS over other providers?
Well, like we were saying, we've been with SBS a long time. Inevitably, when you're looking at your transformation programs, you always look to the market. Are you going to evaluate other alternatives? I have to say, from a core banking perspective, we have no appetite for that. Your solution works for us. We're very, very happy with it. You're not perfect, but then, we quite like that about you as well. Where we are looking to make some changes is around our digital components that we're looking to plug in. We're with a different provider at the moment. We're moving to One House, so Sopra One House. So we're taking your front office digital components, replacing out everything else that we have. And our commitment to Sopra increases, I think, over the next 5 years.
Are there any upcoming features or updates you are particularly looking forward to?
Yes, I think for us, we're looking to align our API roadmap to SBS's. That's really important. Looking at a level of AI and assisted decision support going into our lending solutions, mobile technologies, fascinating, and how that's going to bring that disruption. For us, we're looking to take mobile and integrate some of the URL links into it so we can use it as a bit of a community platform as well. So it's not just transactional. It gives our members, our customers, a sense of what we're about. We think that personalization is going to be really, really important. We want them to understand what we do for our communities, because as a building society in the UK, as a business, we're owned by our customers, by our members. So maintaining that close association is really important, and technology will help us do that.
How do you see your relationship with SBS evolving in the future?
I think it'll always remain very, very strong. This is my first visit to an SBS summit in Paris. And I brought the weather with me from Yorkshire because it's raining outside, so sorry about that. But it's just great to be around not just my UK counterparts, but other banks around the world as well, and just seeing how some of their developments are shaping. The big challenge for us, I think, is just how to align our roadmap with SBS's, trying to understand, where we're going together, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here over the next few days.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure.